Hey ladies, it's Kate. So, I thought I'd do a bullet journal flip through for you ladies today. I've been keeping a bullet journal since probably the end of November, and it's been going really well. I've been really enjoying it, so I thought I'd do a flip through today. I am having a cocktail. I showed these pineapple glasses in another video. They're from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I am drinking my little pink grapefruit martini, which I normally drink, but I just kind of gave up on the martini glass altogether because it doesn't hold much. This is like 2 martinis worth in here, because you know, who wants to stop and have to mix another one when you can just put 2 in this one. I'm a lush. So grab you a cocktail. This shouldn't take too long. I'm trying to shut up a little bit and make my videos a little shorter so they're not so difficult to upload. So I keep my bullet journal in a Fojo, which is a cross between a bullet journal cover and a Fodori. By the time this video goes up, these should be live on my Etsy shop. I've got a couple in production now, and I'm going to take some photos tomorrow, so they should be ready to go. So essentially, there are 4 elastics. The elastics are a little stronger for these because they're larger. And so when you open up the inside here, the pockets are deeper to allow you to put your, you know, the cover of your notebooks in there. This is just a little wallet insert, like one of my prototypes. I use the junk and sell the good stuff. This is just I don't know how to say it. It's like Stalogy, S-T-A-L-O-G-Y notebook. I love them. I'm going to be doing a review on them on the blog here before long, and probably do a little video on them. They're really awesome. I do my bullet journaling in a Leuchtturm 1917. This is an A5 squared. Yeah, and it's going really well. So there's my name, some photos, my index, pretty self-explanatory, my key. This was the first spread I did. I've shown this on a video before. I just opened the book up and did a spread just to see what would happen. And it's just kind of a funny spread. Like, I call it my shit spread. So it's got shit in every title. So once we get that past that page, then I really started bullet journaling in earnest. And so here's my future log. So I've just got December through May here. Here's the month of December, just a plain monthly December tasks. And then I started with my dailies. And I did a habit tracker for the month of December, and apparently I quit tracking along about the 17th. That's okay, that'll get better later. Here's my little gratitude log for December. That went pretty well, and I put a quote down here that says, "Wear gratitude like a cloak and it will feed every corner of your life." So I enjoyed that. And then I also did, this is one of my favorite spreads, and I continued it in the rest of the months. This is my run log. So all the pink here are runs, and it's got my times and my mileage. Whether I had any pain, hip pain, for instance, if I foam rolled, if I had to walk at all, or if I didn't, because I've been struggling with an injury, and so it's important that I track when I have pain and what I do about it, etc. And then my mood before and mood after, and then just like a little star rating to say whether I enjoyed the run or not, if it was any good or if it was like a struggle or whatever. I've been a distance runner for a while now, but I've been hurt for a while. Yeah, so more dailies, websites to check out, like bohoberry.com. Hello. She's got great stuff, by the way. Podcast. I've really been enjoying this list because I've been listening to a ton of podcasts. Some movies to watch. I just saw Guardian of the Galaxy the other day. I really liked it because that guy is really fine. I don't know his name. I'm trying to think. Is it Chris something? I don't know. He's sexy. This is Hal Higdon Novice 1 Half Marathon Training Plan. Hal Higdon is really well known in the running world for training plans. You can download his plans for free. I think he's also got some apps and stuff. And so this is just, this particular training plan is a 12-week plan. And so I just listed the standard plan here so that every time I get ready to sign up for a new half marathon, I just refer to this plan. Like the next one I'm going to be running is called Russ Vegas in Russellville, Arkansas. Probably one of the better half marathons I've ever run. I totally love it. And that's coming up this April. So I'm really excited about that. So I've got my little sticky note here with the dates of my long runs. And so I use this template every time to figure out what Sundays my long runs are going to be on, so I know when my training plan starts, if that makes sense. So that's one of my favorite spreads. More dailies. This is context waiting on Muffin, and that's my husband. I call him Muffin. So I've got a couple little things here. I haven't used this as much as I would think, so I may not continue that in future bullet journals. Here's another context waiting on. This is all my online orders, what I paid, what date it shipped, what date I got it, so that I could kind of tell, you know, who's going to ship fast, who's not. And then here's a contacts places spread that I really haven't used as much as I thought I would. Like I've got Target, Home Depot, Tandy Leather, and Hobby Lobby listed here. But I really hadn't continued to use it all that much, so I may not transfer that either. Here's a week, one of my first weekly spreads. So I've just got the days of the week here, my meals here, shit to do, workouts, my weigh in, dirty shit, which is, you know, Monday I did the bathrooms, Tuesday tile floor, whatever. I was going to track my social media stats, but I don't know, I can't ever remember to log in on that day and pull my stats, so whatever. And then section for next week. Oh goodness, okay. I'm going to have to blur that out. There was a little drama happening that day. Yeah, so just more dailies. More dailies. Oh, I got featured on BuzzFeed, which is totally awesome. Salty Sadie was featured on BuzzFeed, and it was awesome. So here's another weekly spread. It's laid out just the same as the other one. This is my project plan for converting the shop to full custom. It is now fully custom. More dailies. Oh, some documentaries I want to see. I've been listening to the podcast called, what is it? It's two women, Karen Kilgraff and oh, the other lady. What is the name of it? My Favorite Murder. And so these are several like documentaries that they were talking about that I want to see. It's all murder stuff because I enjoy that. No, that's freaking crazy. It's like you don't want to tell people you like true crime because then maybe they're going to raise their eyebrow at you. What the fuck ever. Here's another weekly spread. I didn't use this one a whole lot apparently. More dailies. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I haven't finished my journaling for Christmas. This one's pretty good. This is a habit flow chart. I got this idea. I think Kara over at Bohoberry has a download, and I transferred that download into this. So it's just a habit flow chart. Talks about the parts of a habit, and you know, kind of sets you up for how to change, or you know, change your habit if you need to. Okay, so this is the first time I did a Dutch door spread. And a Dutch door just means you fold or cut the pages in such a way that it's not, that it's more than 2 pages, more than a 2-page spread. So I had my days of the week and my meal plan here, weigh in here, workouts here, more workouts here, and then I didn't do anything on the inside. And so I just put right here, Dutch door fail. So I guess that was the last week of 2016. It's probably because it was the holiday and all that. So here's another monthly spread. We're in January now, obviously. Well, by the time this video goes out, we're going to be really close to February, but whatevs. So just a plain spread. But what I started doing was making the long lines so I could separate the weeks. I'm so used to looking at like a monthly spread like the boxes, and to where it's kind of hard to tell what's going on with this. Like, where am I in the month? You know, if you could look at it on a calendar with the squares, if you're down here, you're like, oh, okay, I'm mid-month. But on this, it's a little hard to see at a glance. So, yeah, nothing much has changed on a monthly log. There's some more dailies. And then here's my January run log. I really enjoy these spreads because I like to see the gaps. Like right here, I was struggling with headaches, kind of bad. My sleep is not all that great, and if I don't get great sleep, then a lot of times I'll get up with a headache, and I need to be able to track that, and this is one way that I do that. And and this also is a recovery month because I've been trying to like push the running too much, I think, and it's not letting me, not giving myself time to recover, which is a problem I have. I'm driven and I don't know when to slow down, and so sometimes it costs me. Anyway, so I've been doing really well on my recovery month here. I've been throwing in some spin and some sculpt with the running, which seems to be helping a lot. So pretty stoked about that. I will be doing this again in February. Here's my January gratitude. So I just put thankful up here in a quote. People generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for. I think that's absolutely true. Yeah, so some more workouts here. I filled this one out a little more. Shit to buy and then dirty shit. And one of my favorite quotes, do no harm but take no shit. Amen, sister. And then here's my days and my meal plan. More dailies, and then here's my January tracker. I'm doing a good bit better with this than I was the last one. I've started tracking a little more like self-care stuff because I've gained some weight, and so when I gain weight, it's like I'm tempted to stop doing all the stuff I normally would do if I was feeling better about myself, like wearing perfume every day. It's totally not necessary, but it's just better for you, you know, to take care of yourself. Shit to check out. So that could be anything from books to stuff I hear about online, people. Here's a little quote spread that I really should do some more with it. I should, you know, list some more quotes. I like to do some more lettering too. And so I'd like to letter some of these quotes as well. And then this one's pretty cool. This is a year in pixels. So the idea here is, wow. So the idea is that the months are listed here and the days of the month are listed here. And so by the time the year is over, and you assign a color to every mood. So that, like mine says sweet right there, like I'm having a great day, I'm excited. Purple is okay, like sort of a normal day, everything's okay. Means I'm feeling anxious that day, so those are the greens. Yellow is sick if I'm not feeling well. Blue is mad. And then the gray is if I'm having sort of the kind of day that you only have a couple of times a year, like a really super rough, go home and eat some ice cream and, you know, like sob kind of a day. Thankfully none of those this year yet, but you can see how the colors change day by day. It's pretty neat. The only thing is this bullet journal is not going to last an entire year. So this is not something I'm going to want to transfer because there's so many, you know. So I don't know. I might do a quarter in pixels next time because there's no way I'm coloring in. You know, if I get, let's say I get 4 or 5 months into, I doubt I'll even get that far, into 2017 in this bullet journal, I'm not going to transfer that. This is my little acts of service spread. So it's all these little paper doodles with ideas for acts of service. If you've not heard of the 5 love languages, you should probably look that up. It's pretty neat. More dailies. Here's another Dutch store spread. This one's filled out a little better. Frivolous shit. That is my wish list. Like, it's got the Clairefontaine French rule notebook on it, the Lordstrom Master Slim on it, Scribbles That Matter, that kind of stuff, because I like pens and notebooks. More dailies. Oh, this is a vellum post-it note, and this says Zig Writer for Vellum. It is specifically meant to write on vellum, and it smears worse than any of my other pens. So it says my ass right here, meaning the Zig Writer for Vellum does not write on vellum. Liars. That's why I bought it. Yeah, some more dailies. Another weekly spread. Is that this week? What's today? Shit, I don't know. Yeah. More dailies. We had a humongous hailstorm the other day. It was like, it was nuts. No, here's the current week. Yeah. My workouts, shit to clean, quote, next week. More dailies. Yeah, I like this. This is a month-in review, sort of some brainstorming. I'm going to start doing a month-in review at the end of every month, because I think it's hard to stay focused on your goals if you're not reviewing those goals sort of at regular intervals, if that makes sense. So my little quote here is, it's all bullshit until you take action. And that's just me saying that, not really like a quote from a famous person or whatever. Yeah, so there's that. And then next is my NaNoWriMo spread. So I'm going to do NaNoWriMo this year, which, if you've not heard of it, it stands for International Correspondence Writing Month. And so you write a letter, a card, or a postcard every day to somebody, so one a day, to for the month of February. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to keep track of it here. And then I've got some more dailies. And that's about it for this bullet journal. I'm really enjoying it. This is just my personal bullet journal. None of my blog and business stuff is housed here. That's actually housed in a separate bullet journal. I may do a flip through of that if anybody's interested, or just, you know, a flip through of my entire traveler's notebook setup for the blog and business. It's actually coming together really well, and I'm enjoying using it. So maybe I'll share that if anybody gives a shit. So if you can, you know, if you'd like to see it, drop me a line in the comments below. Ooh, I'm at like 17 minutes. That's pretty good for me, because you know I'm a talker. Okay. So yeah, there'll be a blog post on this as well, with some closer photos, so that you can actually read some of the spreads if you want to. So the blog is katebee.com, and that's 3 E's, 3, KATEBEE.com. You know, that kind of shit's hard if you've been drinking. Anyway, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm hoping in 2017 to post a little more consistently. I'm hoping you get to hear from me. Or if you want to, shit, hear from me once a week maybe. That's my goal anyway. And then posting weekly on the blog as well, to provide a little more detailed content. So I'm going to do product reviews, book reviews, yeah, all, you know, planner shit. So totally, come check it out. katebee.com. So thanks for watching, ladies. I hope you're having a totally awesome weekend, and I'll see you again in about a week. Cheers!